Hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Europe. Thanks for joining today for the launch of our second Creativity Trend Report at ADCE. We are glad to launch this trend report together with our partner in Portugal, the Clube da Criatividade in Portugal. They are hosting the webinar, and we are launching this report in the framework of our European project Green Futures. We developed together with the Portuguese Club and also the Creatives for Climate platform in the Netherlands. So I'm going to start with a short presentation about what is ADCE. Well, this is the report. We have the table of contents. This first an introduction, then about the awards, and then about the jurors. And we are, well, I guess the majority of you know who we are, what ADCE does. ADCE organizes the ADCE Awards every year since 1991 to inspire, educate, and unite the creative community. The awards bring together projects that have already been earned national acclaim to celebrate the best of the best in Europe, setting a benchmark for creative excellence in European design. It's the only international competition that showcases award-winning works from Europe's leading national contests. These awards ensure that Europe's top creative minds receive unrivaled international exposure. So we give visibility to the nationally awarded works. ADCE honors the excellence in European graphic design and advertising. The awards celebrate the creative fusion of diverse cultures. By spotlighting award-winning work from across the continent, the awards underscore how cross-cultural exchange is shaping the future of design. Founded by a partnership of design and advertising associations in 1990, the Art Directors Club of Europe, the ADCE, is a non-for-profit organization dedicated to nurturing creativity. Drawing on Europe's rich cultural diversity, the ADCE unites its member clubs to drive individual expression and collective excellence. We unite, at the moment, 23 creative clubs across Europe. As Susanna Albuquerque, the president, said, one of the ADCE's, the president of the awards, the jury this year, one of the ADCE's standout qualities is its celebration of Europe's cultural diversity. So about where the winning entries come from. So this year we celebrated the 33rd edition of the ADCE Awards. We had 924 entries from 24 European countries, and 375 work were awarded and came to the finalist stage. We had a jury selected by every club, 58 creative minds from 22 European countries, judged first online and then in Barcelona in person, and they selected the continent's finest creative works. Winners, 37 winners from film and audio category, in print and outdoor, 51, interactive and mobile, 74, in design, more than 100 entries awarded, in the brand experience, 60, integrated and innovation, 40, and then we had the special awards, which are 4, and then the final Grand Prix overall. So and just to have a look about the countries where the entries and the winners came from, majority, as you can see, from Germany, which is one of our biggest country participants. Then we had a lot of finalists and winners from Spain, following Austria, United Kingdom, Switzerland, Italy, and Portugal, to mention the most awarded. Yeah, this is the infographics we have for the trend report. And then, so based on the last edition of the European Best of Advertising and Design Awards, we have Patrizia Boglione. We invited her to do, as the second year, the trend report. She's been more than 35 years in advertising. She's a strategist and also working in technology now at Translated. and she's joining us today to present the trend report. Hello, Patrizia. Welcome on board. I pass you the word. Thank you all.
Hi, Marcel. Thank you. I'm very happy to be here. I need to relax with technology because technology helps us sometimes, but sometimes it's create a lot of problems to us. So now everything works, but forgive us if anything is not going to work. We just take a pause and a cough. So why we do that, and this trend report, and how we did it. So why we do that? Because we really want to understand after each year in the ADCE awards, what's the trend, the tendency in the market. On the other hand, as Mercedes said, the Directors Club of Europe is very special because all the other awards are very global, and so tend to award campaigns that are in a way that speak to everyone. Why, for us, diversity and different cultures are really our main focus. So as you saw from the infographic, maybe some countries don't show up, and we have a small country that we give light to. And this is very interesting because the research that our Directors Club of Europe is doing is just trying to understand what make creative uniqueness in every culture, and how culture impact on creativity, and how creativity can give light and raise attention and focus to ideas that come from different cultures. And so how we did it, each year when we do this kind of work, and also other awards that just highlight trends and just try to find connecting the dot between different creative ideas, first we just focus on the trend research. So trying to understand what is the scenario on which what is happening in society, mainly before creativity, and how main trends, macro trends, and from macro trends, mega trends, and also even fad or memes. So all the different drivers that bring together creatives to focus on society and realities, and they just take brands and ask brands to take a stance in society. So we study society, we study consumer trends. After that, we just review all the awarded work. So it's a Grand Prix, gold, silver, bronze, and shortlist. And then we try to identify 7 trends that connect the different works. This is obviously made on what has been done in 2024, and you know that technology is changing so fast, and every week there is something new. So maybe the trend that were in 2024 are already different in 2025. Nevertheless, we try to be very objective and just try to understand, also to make a bit of prediction and try to understand what these these seeds, creative seeds or weak signals can become in the future. At the end, we just take all the trend reports of Eurobest Can and the NDD, and we just compare to them just to see if there are things that are really common to every trend report, and in case which is our uniqueness. So just to give a brief overview, we just said that the landscape is made of a blend of authenticity, local authenticity, social impact, humor, technology, craft, tactile experience, and collaborative creations. So now I'm not reading all the trend report, obviously, because you can download it from tomorrow with all the campaigns. But I will take you on a creative journey, just showing you highlighted trends and showing you some work and case studies that just highlight this trend and give substance to it. As every trend research, we then give names to trend that just are keywords that give us the sense of that. So we have now 7 trends. I will drive you through them: root resonance, laughing matter, heartware, crafting impact, purposeful origin, and tactile realms and collaborative sparks. If we just want to say what a brand can take from this, brand can embracing local authenticity to build trust, championing social responsibility to address global challenges, leveraging humor to create unity and uplift. You know, that humor thing is very strange, because my actual work, I work with cultures, because we deal with AI and translations. So for us, we really deep dive in these multicultural things, and we deal with language. Last year we did campaigns about the language, body language, but now when it gets to humor, you say, okay, the humor, we use humor because it speaks to any culture. No, it's not like that. Every culture laugh in a different way. So it's quite interesting to see how this is highlighted in this trend report. Humanized storytelling through technology, celebrating the craft of creativity to elevate quality, designing tactile experiences for deeper engagement, and empowering audiences as co-creators. So the first trend is, we call it roots to resonance, and we can predict that the future of creativity is linked to localized cultural expression that resonates with global audiences and merging uniqueness, genius loci with humanity and authenticity. So for this trend, we highlighted 4 campaigns. I will show you 2 of them. And localized storytelling will become a cornerstone for brands that want to build trust and loyalty, because really audiences are really fed up with just greenwashing, and they want people who take a stance into the communities. The first campaign, so I will take you through the campaigns. The first campaigns, a campaign I wanted just to give an highlight is Oliveira dos Santanos. This is the anthem of a Galician football team. And it was very interesting because is all about Galician language, Galician music. There is a lot of work in the creatives really work the local culture, and this is really interesting also because the creativity can bring light to heritage, to different cultures, and to the passions behind it. So the second campaign that we are going to see is Pub Museum by Heineken that gave life again to pubs that were dying.
Creo que estou namorado dos teus olhos azuis. Son como a cor do céu cando se apagan as nubes. Esa beleza celeste perdome cando te miro. É fácil confundilos. Conmigo. Conto cada día la semana para que me veas de esa muerte. Conto cada día la semana. Sé que este domingo podré soltar. No, sé, puedo vivir, sé sentir, pero sé que igual no quiero.
what is interesting of this campaign is not a campaign, but this is the anthem of the Vigo, and the story of this campaign is interesting because the Twitter profile of Radio Vigo asked to the followers who were the best Galician artists to write this anthem. So Tangana, that is not from Galicia, but his father was, and he's from Madrid, said, he said, can I try it? So they discussed it, if it was right that an artist from Madrid would interpret the Galician culture. And but then he went there, he studied the people, he met the people, he studied the music, involved a lot of musicians from Galicia, and this is the anthem. So this is a very powerful, and it's a powerful way of assessing their culture. Let's go to the second campaign.
For more and more pubs, it's last call.
Rising costs, rising utilities, rising cost of materials.
In the last 10 years alone, we've lost 10,000 pubs.
Trying to be as loud as possible to say this just can't happen.
The closure of a traditional Irish pub impacts the community immensely. And once it's gone, it's gone.
There are many other historical areas which get huge support from the government. For example, museums.
Welcome to Sean's Bar, the oldest pub in Ireland, Europe. According to the legend, Oliver St. John Gogarty, around 900 AD, a man called Michael Quinn acquired this photograph of Toner.
Heineken Ireland were launching this new initiative, which is to turn these old Irish pubs into museums.
Gives those pubs kind of an extra jolt and keeps them going for another couple hundred years.
I'm here outside of Toner's pub.
The heritage of the pub in the community.
Irish pubs could officially become museums.
I feel that the idea of turning a pub into like a mini museum is fantastic.
Toner's pub here on Baggot Street is a living museum. I'm the curator of that museum.
Grant aidage, tax exemptions, etc. The Irish pub gets support from the government. How many museums are closing?
So it's very important now saying that brands needed to be part of the community, not just addressing the community, but try to understand what are the main needs of the community and support the community to preserve them. The second trend, we call it laughing matters. And here we say humor is evolving as a global language of connection, reminded us that joy and purpose can coexist. So this year we saw a lot of campaigns that use a humor, and what we can say that humor again can start after 3 really tough years, can really start to be brands could explore application also in topics with purpose. For this trend, we choose 2 campaigns.
You just came to watch? Come on, man. Ain't got all day. Come on, oldie. Come on. You done, man? Yeah. It's my boy now. You got nothing on me, man.
Not so fast, boy.
Damn, bro.
Shit.
I don't know.
What's up with you, man?
Come on, man. You got it. Shut up, man.
So this was about...
Mais alors, pourquoi tu me les as toujours pas présentés?
Je te le dis 1000 fois que tu te nuirais. Tous mes amis sont des emmerdeurs.
C'est donc ce que nous sommes. Regarde-les. Sébastien est marié. Lui, le charmant intellectuel, et elle, la belle gueule qui baisse bien, non? C'est ça ce que je suis pour toi? Hein? C'est ça? Quelle question idiote.
Hé, attends.
Va te faire foutre, Sébastien le Grand. J'espère qu'un jour je t'apprendrai à utiliser ton cerveau de la même façon que tu baisses ta braguette.
So the second campaign is still a simple idea as this one. This was about eyes turning the sky, fear and the birds coming down. And the second one is, the brand is Uber.
Hiya.
Hi.
Thanks for waiting. I'm Gina.
Hi, Gina.
So I'll just jump in then, shall I?
Okay.
Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, this is my one.
Trains, now on Uber.
As you can see, in these two campaigns have something in common. Humor is all delegated to eyes movement and to body language. And this is something also that changes in every culture. So for example, last year when we did a campaign with, and in the script we said, translated, we asked people saying rolling eyes just to say people, to show that people were bored. An Indian creative said, in India, we never roll eyes looking at the sky, just saying we are bored. So these body languages and you link it to humor is very delicate because it may be perceived, there is a lot of context to understand these campaigns. The third one is Earthway. So technology is no longer just a novelty. It means to humanize and enhance storytelling, create adaptable and impactful experiences. So using artificial intelligence to highlight the human side of our life is very interesting.
Germany, a country that is home to 24 million people with a migrant background, a country in which the vast majority agrees. Germany is diverse. Germany is multilingual. But the German federal president's highly symbolic Christmas address
Meine lieben deutschen Landsleute,
has been broadcast in just one language for 100 years. To honor the 100th anniversary, the Democracy Initiative Open to Diversity changed this.
Immer wieder haben mir die Menschen von diesem informed me about this sensation. From the need to للإيقاف بدلاً من مواجهة الوضع العالمي على angustiante situación mundial.
With the most inclusive Christmas address of all time.
İnsanlar ihtiyaç duyar, birbirimize bağımlıyız, birbirimize ihtiyaç duyarız.
As a symbol of a diverse Germany, the initiative published the Christmas address on Christmas Day in the 12 most spoken languages in Germany. How was this possible, almost simultaneously? On December 25th, 2023 at 7:10 p.m., the speech was broadcast in Germany on TV as every year. An AI simultaneously translated the wording, adapted it to the president's linguistic style, and subsequently adjusted his lip movements. For the first time, people from all kinds of backgrounds were able to experience the federal president's speech in their own mother tongue. This made Frank-Walter Steinmeier the first politician in the world to deliver a speech in several languages at the same time.
So this is a technology that I work in a language company, and we already do it also for our internal communication. So we have our CEO speaking in French, and then in a couple of hours we can make him speak in different languages. And this is very interesting because it's very fast. So in 6 months it started as a novelty, and now is something that we do daily. And so we are, for example, now working with the Pope to make it speak different languages here in Italy for the Jubilee. And what is interesting is that I just wrote an article for our research center about multiculturalism, language, and AI, about younger generation, and the younger generation are multilingual by the start. So they don't think to translate things, but they just generate content in different languages. There are a lot of tech solution that allows this. So this is very, very fast, and novelty comes weekly. And so actually I work in this domain, and it's very interesting what language can do, and how language can unlock really new collaboration for the future. The second campaign is, again, the use of artificial intelligence for human purposes.
For many trans people, old photos are too painful to look at.
Ich schaue meine Kinderfotos nie an. Ich habe zu Hause auch keine Kinderfotos von mir.
Es ist eine Sache, die habe ich hinter mir gelassen, mit der möchte ich nicht in Verbindung gebracht werden.
Wenn ich alte Kinderfotos angeschaut habe, dann war das immer so, dass ich da halt einfach so einen Typen sehe.
Today, forgotten moments come back into the light with the power of AI. By training an AI with current images, childhood photographs can be transformed to match their true gender identity. To reveal the person they always felt inside.
Oh wow.
Krass, ey.
Da hätte ich nicht gedacht, dass das so perfekt geändert wird. Das ist krass.
Und ich find's mega schön.
Vorher war auch schon alles richtig. So, nur halt leider noch nicht auf der Oberfläche.
Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr es kennt, wenn ihr so ein Stück habt, was einfach fehlt in euch. Beim Anblick habe ich so das Gefühl, dass diese Lücke ein bisschen geschlossen wurde.
The project continues to touch people all over the world, with a platform that empowers the trans community to save memories, one picture at a time.
Thank you so much. Saved memory.
Thank you, saved memory.
It's so interesting to see is how AI can be such an immense healing tool.
Everyone has the right to be seen as who they truly are.
So the fourth trend is about crafting impact in the digital world, with everything is becoming all the same now with LLMs. We will have all the social campaigns that will be all the same. And Filter Word is saying, there's a nice book called Filter Words that just says we live in the Instagram aesthetic. Everything is changing our taste. We just build visual for likes. Anyway, there is a very interesting way of just giving creatives the role of building bold ideas and keeping on crafting to make the work special and raising their impact. We have 4 campaigns. What we will see in the future, that audiences will become increasingly discerning. So we will probably call it the human creativity. When we put our thinking on that, and we build campaigns or ideas and we craft them very well, that we can call that bio-creativity. Nevertheless, we can keep on doing our job, building a new next era of creative excellence. So we see two campaigns. The first one is the 100 edition, and the second one is the square meters.
The Frankfurter Allgemeine is one of Germany's leading newspapers, and for decades, it has become famous for its Brilliant Minds campaign. A campaign that features cultural icons with their faces hidden by the newspaper, with only their surroundings to reveal their identities. For 99 editions, the campaign has featured Oscar winners, Nobel laureates, sports legends, German chancellors, and many more. But with right-wing extremism on the rise in Germany, we wanted to find a very special brilliant mind for the 100th edition.
Für mich ist es wichtig, Mensch zu sein.
So we asked Margot Friedlander, one of Germany's last living survivors of the Holocaust. Even though Margot Friedlander had lost her entire family in Auschwitz, at 102 years old, she still had love in her heart and words of wisdom for the entire country.
Es gibt kein christliches, kein muslimisches, kein jüdisches Blut, es gibt nur menschliches Blut. Es gibt gar keinen Unterschied. Es sind doch Menschen. Wir können nicht alle gut sein, aber menschlich doch nicht. Ich finde, es ist leichter, Menschen anzuerkennen, als sie zu hassen oder so, ne?
The second campaign is called the square meters. It's a very nice campaign where there is a lot of handcraft. The fifth trend is, we call it purposeful horizon. And we are here out of greenwashing, but really in the way of integrate sustainability and social responsibility into business strategy. And this is something that brands are now leveraging creativity to address societal changes and delivering measured impact. So it's not about saying and promising things, but it's about impacting and fostering cross-sector collaboration to face, embrace wicked challenges like climate change and inequality. So here we see three campaigns, because AIDS on campaigns is the winner of the Green Star award also. So I show you here in the trend, and then we will see also the second prize for this campaign.
The opioid crisis isn't even close to coming to an end.
Every 6 minutes, someone dies from an overdose.
People have simply been prescribed something that kills them.
Addiction is just too strong.
I try to quit so many times, but then you have a pill in your hand and it's just...
855 How to Quit is a free helpline that turns the object of addiction into a way out by using the mandatory imprint codes on opioid pills as phone extensions to connect those who struggle with those who manage to quit that very same pill.
Hi, my name is Brian, and I quit using Oxycontin.
Connected through the pills.
I know what you're going through.
The callers heard stories from real survivors.
I had a steady job, a husband, and a doctor.
3601.
How they got addicted.
Escaped is really everyone I knew had opioids in them. Yeah, OP. They welcomed me.
And how they quit.
12-step program saved my life. I want to let you.
Followed by live advice from trained experts.
Treatment options near you are either the clinic.
The helpline was promoted through a nationwide integrated media campaign, with out-of-home and print ads placed in relevant environments, next to pharmacies and hotspots, and based on regional prescription data of pills. A film brought it to TV. A website contained all stories, more information and ways to participate, like sharing your own story. On social media, prominent survivors promoted.
You see these billboards popping up, you gotta check it out.
And even joined the helpline.
Look, there I am.
The campaign reached millions, helping thousands to take the first step to quit.
Why has no one thought of this before?
Saving lives every day.
People out there, they need to call. It can save thousands and thousands of lives.
If I didn't have somebody helping me, I wouldn't be sitting here today. It's that simple.
855 How to Quit, helping America quit opioids, pill by pill.
Up to 79% of skin diseases worldwide are caused by toxic chemicals in textile production. Japanese textile startup Aizome has developed a dyeing method that uses medicinal plants and ultrasound to produce textiles that come with additional health benefits.
I think Aizome could really turn the industry on its head. But with so much greenwashing going on, it's very hard for a small player to stand out.
So instead of just another claim, we provided the ultimate proof. Introducing Waste Care. Industrial waste, certified as skincare. Straight from the factory, the wastewater is tested and certified according to dermatological standards.
The tests show that the wastewater can absolutely be used as skincare product.
The wastewater is bottled, packaged, and sent to key opinion leaders in fashion, textile, and healthcare. The whole design concept reflects Aizome's approach. Natural ingredients intelligently engineered, using recycled and recyclable materials only. From information to the ultimate proof that even our waste is good for you. An engaging experience.
If even the waste is so good for you, the textile has to be like this as well.
I would 100% recommend the skincare and the clothing.
With a lasting effect.
So excited because we have Michael from Aizome, and he's going to be talking to us an amazing product.
That's a good thing.
Exactly.
And that's what people are looking for these days.
Soothing and antiseptic qualities.
It sounds so crazy, but it really feels good.
Aizome is basically medicine that you're wearing. This could be the dawn of a new way of healthcare.
And the third campaign is about sport, and sport is one of the biggest fandom where you really can reach the people with this purposeful campaign. It's very difficult for me saying purposeful, but anyway, it's language.
It overturns a tradition where all newborns are automatically named after their father.
We have our own name and we have our own identity.
you're confused by the names on the jerseys today, well, there's a good reason for it.
Va Leao, Leao contro Scuffetta, Leao lo salta Rafael Leao!
Ismael Benacer! Or should I say, Benzanu?
Milan con i nomi e cognomi delle proprie madri sulle maglie.
For the first time in Italian football since 2022 in Italy is possible to inherit a mother's surname.
Cambiategli il cognome sulla maglia a Raffaele, voglio vedere con
Siamo.
Concentrão, coentrão.
Si prova Renders!
One thing to know about this club, they're always at the forefront of change and positive movements, and this is another nice touch.
So, no media spending, great idea, and a lot of impact in the sport fandom. We have two more trends. This is also the trend of the Grand Prix that is Waiting to Live campaign, and audiences are craving real-world connection, prompting brands to rethink digital-first strategies. So we see two campaigns where the tactile experience is the message.
Ralph Tatham was diagnosed with cancer at the start of the year and needs a liver, bowel and pancreas transplant to survive.
That's my son she's talking about, and this is how we saved his life. There were not enough child organ donors in the UK, because no parent wants to think about the possibility of their child's death. And also, this wasn't just about Ralph. 233 children were on the transplant waiting list, and all they could do was wait and wait and wait for a donor. NHS Blood and Transplant wanted to confront parents with the need for child donors. Introducing Waiting to Live, 233 handcrafted dolls, representing 233 real children on the transplant waiting list, placed where it matters most, in their local medical waiting rooms around the UK, allowing exactly the right audience to hear why they should sign up to the organ donation register.
Hello, I'm Fletty. I'm Charlie. I'm 13. I'm 7.
Craftspeople from all over the UK came together to make the dolls. They became influencers for the campaign and started the conversations we could only have wished for.
230 dolls in children's hospitals around the country.
Briefly explain this fantastic doll. Each one of them represents a child who's in need of an organ transplant.
Very, very few donors in the UK. The dolls caught lots of attention far and wide. We went even bigger, aiming for more parents to register their children as donors. Reaching 1.5 billion people, each one of them, potentially life-saving, resulting in a 101% uplift in under 18 registrations. And the best result of all, because of this campaign, in January of this year, my son Ralph got his multi-organ transplant.
I'd love to see who I become.
But there are still hundreds of children waiting and waiting.
So it is very tough for creatives to work with the biggest topic ever, dying of a kid. So very good campaign, very nice, and this is a second campaign that really focuses on another big issue.
The dress I'm wearing, it's made of burqas.
حجاب در قدم اول خانه اش معلوم گردد و بوالی اش توصیه شود و تنبیه گردد.
The Taliban have ordered women to cover up from head to toe, ideally with the traditional burqa that conceals the entire face.
I joined forces with Amnesty International and Katie, a Portuguese fashion designer, and we created a unique look made of Afghan burqas,
which was left by Afghan women at the airport while leaving Afghanistan. The dress I'm wearing, it's made of burqas. Humanity should be first. Humanity should come first. It is important to bring this topic back to discussion, bring this topic back to the headline of news.
Há aqui simbolismo muito importante nesta campanha.
And the last but not least is collaborative spark. So obviously technology allows people to work and co-create together. And this is also a way of transforming fans into active collaborators. So we have two campaigns. The first campaign is assume that I can, so maybe I will. And the second one is really the biggest collaboration campaign in these awards. And anyway, co-creation and co-collaboration will become a key strategy for building community and loyalty. And anyway, artificial intelligence can unlock really and scale collaboration and creative co-creation in really uncharted territories.
Today marks World Down Syndrome Day.
In a new campaign
calling out harmful stereotypes.
Has gone not just viral, but mega viral. All over the place.
Sta bombando na internet.
Un fenomeno mondiale.
Let's go back to where this all started. In 2019, Marta Sedano, a Down syndrome self-advocate, gave a speech at the UN.
L'insegnante che pensa che lo studente non possa capire non spiega e fa avverare la profezia.
Inspired by Marta's words, for World Down Syndrome Day, we launched a campaign aimed at smashing assumptions from every angle.
Hey bartender, you assume that I cannot drink a margarita. If I don't drink a margarita, your assumption becomes reality. But hey, if all your assumptions become reality, then assume that I can drink a margarita. So I drink a margarita. Assume that I can do that job, that I can go to parties, that I can have sex, that I can be on stage. Assume that I can. So maybe I will.
The video, starring Canadian actress Madison Tevlin, became an overnight sensation.
Assume that I can. A very powerful message.
Very powerful. Reaching 150 million views across platforms in 1 week.
It's gotten so much traction. I mean, celebrities like Viola Davis has retweeted it.
Woody Harrelson.
Winnie Harlow.
This ad is sparking a conversation online.
This rocked my world.
We walk away from this ad knowing what we need to do.
To break the stereotypes even further, we shared examples of prejudices that people with Down syndrome have shattered.
Hey, Down syndrome. Of course, you assume I can't ski.
You assume I can't be a cheerleader.
I can't go to college.
I can't win an Emmy.
We then invited the community to join us.
Many people living with Down syndrome around the world are sharing their own versions.
Of course you assume I can't get a tattoo.
a lot of people underestimating me, but it's so much fun to prove them wrong.
So this is really a way to be local and global together, to use co-creation to reflect not only a main topic and the main issue, but also differences and different cultural approaches.
Podľa seba all day, ne podľa neho ani podľa nej. Vadil mi film, tak som prepísal dej. Podľa seba namixoval hudobný shake. Život bol rýchly a row ako môj mixtape. Ja nerobím víťazný track, no repujem, pretujem verbal spray. Hold on, čo chceš, jo, čo ti je? DJ Vibe, MC, BBK. Dnes noci ide o respekt, tvoje playlisty sú len na tebe. Tak vypni jeho a zapni mňa, alebo zapni jeho a vypni mňa. Vlastne nemusíš vôbec nič, už len kopnúť hodneš každej ja. Prečo hejtia, ja im prajem dobre, lebo nejsou waste plan. Začíná som vonku na lavičkách, iba parka, môj rap track. Ej, volaj ma MC ťava, plujem na to, čo sa mi nepáči. Hovoria, že som ikona, a nemyslia tu na počítači. Let's get it on, dneska bude celé moje city up. Nové dni, nové chyby on, dneska bude celé moje city up.
Dobrý, môže ísť Lil Gleb na koncert?
Let's get it on, dneska bude celé moje city up. Hlavne sa točí nové city, yes we did it, urban lyrika. What?
Šach.
So this is how we did it. This are the jury president that helped us to shape all to see the trends from different perspective. So after our study, we talk with them and we try to focus really on what was going to be a seed to predict the future. And we have special awards. These are Green Future Awards.
So the Green Future Awards are into that Green Futures European project. And these are the awards that ADCE recognizes as the use of creativity to promote new European Bauhaus values. So these categories include the European Star, honoring works that emphasize democracy, justice, and peace; Genius Lucky, celebrating Europe's cultural uniqueness; the Green Star, recognizing initiatives that combat climate change and promote sustainability; and the Equal Star, spotlighting achievements in diversity and inclusion. So these four special awards were awarded, were given in November, also together with the other gold, silver, and bronze. And well, this is a chart about the Green Futures goals, this project that we are working together. And the European Star Johannes Neufkla was that work that we saw about the 10th edition of the 100th edition, sorry, of the newspaper, German newspaper Frankfurter Allgemeine. And if you want to pass, yes, the Oliveira dos 100 Años was awarded with the Genius Lucky from Spain. The ISOM was awarded with the Green Star, and Assume That I Can was awarded with the Equal Star. So these were the four special awards. And then in the ADCE, we also created this year an open competition for the young talents in Europe. And there was the awarded with Young Star. German work, and then these are the all gold winners in the students competition that you will be able to watch and see in the trend report the moment you have it with you. And that's it. Thank you, everyone. Patrizia, I don't know if you want to sum up with something related with the trend report in general, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I think we spoke a lot about that. But anyway, this is the state of the art of 2024. 2025 started with something different new as a context, politics, social issues, and technology. So we can next year see if these trends will be confirmed or something new will happen with the evolving landscape, social evolving landscape, and how creativity will embrace it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. You will have the trend report free to download from our website, and we will send you an email with the link to be able to have the trend report, and you can also share it with anybody you consider. Thank you very much, and hope to see you again another occasion. Thank you.